Good afternoon, Richie from Drifter here. This is my Feilun FT009 racing boat review. This is a high-speed racing boat capable of 30 kilometers an hour according to the box. Going to put the GPS on that later on this week when I test this baby outside. A lot to be said for this boat. First of all, its price point. Yours from RC Moment, link below the video, for $49.99. Now, as you might have seen from my other videos, I've got a very nice Promarine fast catamaran which does about 60 miles an hour, plus occasionally though it flips over. So once I'm in to go out on the water, loop round it with a bit of string and pull that string back in and pull the Promarine boat back in when it does flip over. This thing can also flip over. This thing can also flip over. When it's flipped over though, you give it full throttle and the thing flips back onto its upright position and off and running again. Just what I'm after. Now, this has also got a lot going for it technically wise. You've got a fully proportional remote control, range of about 150 meters, which I would say is more than adequate for a boat of this size and at the speed it can do. If that 30 kilometers an hour is good to its word. Water cooled motor on board this, so we're going to have a look at that in just a second. Everything you needed, including this, including rechargeable battery. Whether that's a lithium polymer battery, not quite sure. Let's get the box open and have a look. Okay, see what we got in here. Tucked away in the end, we've got our boat stand tucked away in the end. Just assemble that in just 1 second. Now the whole thing looks like it slides out in one with the transmitter. Just checking inside there. We've just got our instruction manual. Just checking very quickly inside the other end, as indeed we do have something hidden away in there, which is the charger for the thing. Anyway, okay, well first of all, very quickly going to put the boat stand together. It goes together a particular way with that little groove bit facing away from the other groove on there. Still going to put it together to start with, but more my error in assembling it. Simple as that. We've got our little boat stand on there. So now I can take it off of its mount without damaging the prop or the rudder. And speaking of the prop, it comes complete with a spare plastic prop. Very neat touch. Okay, before I move on to the boat itself, just a quick look at the transmitter. Forwards, backwards on there, left, right. Aerial on the top, tucked away in here. We've got our on-off switch and our steering trim there and throttle trim as well, so that's good to see. The only thing you'll need to purchase to get the boat ready and running is 4A batteries for the transmitter. Anyway, let's take the camera off the tripod, have a look at the boat. That's it. So to summarise, we got our boat, we got our fully functional proportional transmitter, our battery charger, the boat itself, pretty comprehensive instruction manual. Boats are far less complicated in general than cars. Okay, just moving down the body here, which is 46 centimeters long, which actually compares just slightly longer than the Proboat Recoil that we tested, which is another self-righting boat like the Feilun FT009 here, except the Proboat Recoil costs $169. This thing costs $49.99 from RC Moment, and the very kind people at RC Comment have supplied me with a coupon code for you to use, so I've included that and a link to this boat below the video. Okay, starting at the business end of the boat, as I like to call it. You got your plastic rudder operated by Servo inside. Little water cooling pickup tube going down there. The pickup isn't through the rudder in this particular instance, but through a separate tube on here. Plastic prop, metal drive shaft on there. Easy release to get inside, so we're going to get that off in just 1 second. And as I say, this thing, when it flips over, has the ability to self-right, a function found on some of the boats I've reviewed that cost about $100 more than this little baby does. It's quite sleek lines to my mind. Can't wait to get this thing outside. It's absolutely pouring down with rain today. I have no problem with going out in the rain, but of course the rain gets all over the camera lens. Looking forward to testing out that neat self-righting feature on this. Is one of the things I'm going to use this, besides having it as a second boat to have fun, is to use it as a rescue boat. Just going to remove that little twist grip on there. Cover simply pops off. Very, very, very neat. This has got just that comes off on its own. You think you're going to get inside the thing. Of course, it is fully sealed, so when the thing is flipped over, it's completely watertight from that side as well. Okay, just turn the boat round so you can see the fixings on here. There's just 4 little fixings. Keep it from watertight. A little bit of jiggery pokery on those to get it undone. So they're going to complete the deck totally watertight on us. So just very carefully removing that, and you can see on there you've got a full watertight seal right the way around. So when the thing flips over, you don't get any water leaking into electronics. Okay, well I'm going to start at the front because that is where the receiver is tucked away and looks like another watertight box in there. We got our Tamiya style connector, looks like 540 can size brush motor, 540 can style. We've got the water cooled tubing going around there. Our battery pack set in there. And just moving on down, we've got our tiny steering servo tucked away down the back. Boats far simpler inside than cars. Can be a little tricky to work on at times, as things like on this one are in there quite compact, but everything nice and easy to access on the Feilun Racing. But overall, quite impressed with the access though on the Feilun FT009 racing boat. Brush motor will push it up to 30 kilometers an hour according to the box. Going to stick the GPS inside this at some point. So I've no doubt looking at the lines of this thing, looks pretty sleek. I should know to take it off upside down. Just have a scan along underneath. Yeah, my initial thought is this thing should not have a problem reaching that 30 kilometers an hour speed. Just showing that water pickup in a little more detail there for the water cooling system, and it also comes with the spare prop, which is really neat feature. Well, the good news is the battery straps down very securely using this Velcro strap on the boat. There is no on-off switch on the boat, or no, it doesn't appear to be one. That is not uncommon for boats. Simply turn on your transmitter, plug your battery in, screw the lid back on, and you're ready to go. Not at all uncommon for boats to have no on-off switch. Lithium polymer battery included, 7.4 volt, that's 2S, 1500 milliamp battery on there. You might think you plug it in, you can charge it conventionally. What appears to be the balance lead is also the charging lead on there. So separate power lead, charging lead. Okay, now on the FT009 high-speed racing boat, it also comes with an anti-collision cover. I thought pops in there fairly easily, thus providing a little bit of extra protection should you be so unfortunate as to run into anything. You wouldn't run into anything at 30 kilometers an hour in any kind of boat. Very lightweight overall. So quite looking forward to getting this baby and charged up and taking it out tomorrow. No, this is very much a hobby grade boat. You've got a full availability of spare parts for this thing. Also, the boat, I thought there's no on-off switch. You would plug the battery in and the thing would be ready to go. It makes mention of a pressure switch being located in here so that the boat knows when it's in the water and turns itself on. Very neat feature if that proves to be the case. Only going to know that when I test it out in the water tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that test, and believe me, I haven't seen these self-righting boats before. They're quite something to watch in operation. One of those oh my god moments turns into yippee, we're off and running moments. Anyway, well, in conclusion, I'm quite looking out to testing the Feilun FT009 racing boat, or as they refer to it, the flipped high-speed racing boat. So really looking forward to testing this little baby out. Got a battery pack on charge. As I say, a bit too rainy out there to go and film today, so we're going to get this charged up overnight and test it out tomorrow. Anyway, you don't want to miss that. Please do subscribe.
Well, if you like our Drifter Maniacs videos, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.